end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
The throw misses, close to a direct hit. It may well have been out if he'd hit. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. Have to head back to the pavilion. First ball for the batter. Coming in.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. One from it. Mumbai are 89 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Trouble.
Fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century. That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Runs at it there. Mumbai 7-3. Mulder from the Garware Pavilion. Miller gets the edge. Mulder with a great delivery there. And that's stuck.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The new batsman, the captain, is heading out to the field.
Very good batting after the power play. They've really committed to keeping up with that attacking mentality. Looking to get 200 plus, possibly.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Needs a direct hit. Edged it. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That has made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Gone!
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now chance. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicked it. He's quick onto that in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Patel from the Tata end. Thick edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 8 for the Mumbai Indians.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 8 runs added in that over. Mumbai, 131 for 6.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Chahar into the attack now from the Garware Pavilion end. No. Terrible shot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Gone aerial with that one. Will land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Can he come back with a dot ball?
shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Needs a direct hit.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Edged it. Needs to be on target. That looks gone.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Getting out to the crease at number 10 for the Mumbai Indians.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply? That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Look to have pitched in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though. Misses everything. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Mumbai, 167 for 9.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's a confident appeal. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Trouble. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. 4 runs added there. Mumbai, 184 for 9. Chahar coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nearly gets the edge. Chahar with a great delivery there.
Sharma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Got that away nicely.
A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon. Good evening, one and all.
Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused.
We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Sharma edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there.
Oh, didn't time that at all. But managed to get it away to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Head drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Couldn't get it through the field. Huge edge. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up the deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
A few moves made in the field.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 17 for none.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on.
Doesn't beat the infield. Kick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 8 off it. The Sunrisers are 25 for none.
Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
Jacks from the VVS Laxman end. Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Edge. but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. That is quite extraordinary. Head, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Still honing in on their lines. Perhaps happy to let it go through.
Misses everything. No. Terrible shot. End of the over. 7 off it. The Sunrisers are 44 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Going with spin now. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Head, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Oh, gone again. That's even bigger than the first maximum. I think it might have gone into the wind as well.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
74 for none.
Going with a more defensive field. On 49. A quick single, maybe?
And that brings up the batter's half.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 4 off it. The Sunrisers are 78 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the field with a great shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Straight to the fielder. Sharma has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Rohit from the VVS Laxman end. Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? But it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicked it. Mumbai needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here. Finds the edge. Mumbai with a strong appeal. That should be given. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Coming in at number 3 for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Thick edge. Ten runs added there. The Sunrisers are 104 for 1. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end.
A very defensive field, this.
Oh, just brilliant. On it early, sweeps it away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Some adjustments to the field.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged it.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Over the Sunrisers, 118 for 1.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Jacks coming back into the attack. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge. Jacks over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good running. They should come back for 2. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. End of the over, 7 off it. The Sunrisers are 125 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Massive edge, misses everyone. That's racing away. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Good fielding out in the boundary. Bobby runs here. Front foot punch down the ground and mid on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely. Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Great shot through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. It'll force a mistake. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Thick edge.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground. Tendulkar, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Shivyal Yadav end.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Everyone's gone up. Got that on nicely. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Edged, unplayable. Massive outside edge. He's quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 4 off it. The Sunrisers are 163 for 1. Bumrah coming back into the attack. Has done well so far.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Bumrah from the VVS Laxman end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Big edge. Doesn't beat the infield.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary. A very professional innings this. Passes 50, will certainly be looking to push on.
Perfectly timed.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will he reply?
Goes over the top with that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Can't get that outside the ring field. 11 runs added there. The Sunrisers, 184 for 1.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Nicked it. The bowler looks really confident. Screamer, diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Great delivery there. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have set a target of 196 runs.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. misses everything. Needs to be on target.